About London's Natural History Museum, a museum which opened in 1881 and was the brainchild of Sir Richard Owen, a genius naturalist. So today we spent the day going into South Kensington in London. South Kensington has a lot to offer visitors to London, not just museums, but cafes, shopping, and areas to sit and people watch. The museum is accessible using London's underground system. The yellow and green lines are the Circle and District line. The museum is in Zone 1 and the closest stop is South Kensington. You can follow the signs from South Kensington to reach the museum. To the Wildlife Photographer of the Year exhibition, which is about to close soon, at the Natural History Museum. The museum is one of three in the area of South Kensington, the others being the Science Museum and the Victoria and Albert Museum. You can visit all three in the same day. Every year, the Natural History Museum hosts the Wildlife Photographer of the Year exhibition. This is a wonderful exhibition of photographs from adults and children alike. This was one of our favourite entries this year, the contrast of the zebra and the colourful bird. The winning photograph's very hard-hitting, controversial. We won't spoil it for you by showing you what the winning photograph or the contents of the museum are. You must visit and you won't regret it. We are going to show you some of the interesting people that we met on the way to the Natural History Museum.
And what country did you originally learn? Ghana.
I'm Saeed.
Aha.
Welcome to you too. Where your country?
Oh, Pakistan.
Oh, good. Pakistan, many Muslims.
Many Muslim, yeah.
Man.
You can reach the museum either through underground subway or walking above ground past the other beautiful museums. The Natural History Museum itself was the brainchild of Sir Richard Owen, a genius naturalist who lived in the 19th century. He was a devout Christian and he wanted to build a museum which was devoted to showing all of God's different creation, including the beautiful and the ugly. This building was designed and built with a Romanesque architecture, and as you can see, it's undergone a recent refurbishment, £14 million worth of investment to bring it back to its former glory. As you enter the Hints Hall, which was donated £5 million for refurbishment by an Australian philanthropist, welcomed by the sight of a whale skeleton suspended from the ceiling, and the whale was one of Sir Richard Owen's favourite animals. There are various different displays in the main hall, and as you go around the building you'll see the amazing architecture, the stained glass windows, and you'll see one of Sir Richard Owen's rivals, Darwin, who's positioned at the top of the steps in the main hall. Owen was an opponent of Darwin's theory of natural selection. In this image, which is one of the images from the Photographer of the Year exhibition, we can see two lions chasing and trying to bring down a giraffe. This is something which is thought to be very rare, since a giraffe's kick would normally be enough for the lion to die. Each image that's shown in the photography exhibition comes accompanied with the name of the photographer and the story of how they got that shot and where and when it was filmed, including technical details for budding photographers. This year there was one thing which we hadn't seen before. One of the entries, which was a winner, had actually later been disqualified. The entry by Marcio Cabral.
There was this person who got disqualified. His name was Marcio Cabral because he didn't actually take a photo of a real animal. Marcio got disqualified because instead of he just put a stuffed animal there and took a photo of it. It wasn't real. He just put a stuffed animal there.
Hello, sir. What's your name?
My name is Saeed. I'm Saeed.
Ah, nice to meet you.
عليك كتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين الذين يؤمنون بالغيب ويقيمون الصلوات ومما رزقناهم ينفقون والذين يؤمنون بما أنزل إليك وما أنزل من قبلك وبالآخرة يؤمنون أولئك على هدى من ربهم وأولئك هم المفلحون إن الذين كفروا سواء أنذرتهم أم لا تنذرهم لا يؤمنون ختم على قلوبهم وعلى سمع والأبصار غشاوة الله عذاب ومن الناس من يقول آمنا بالله وباليوم الآخر وما هم بمؤمنين يغادرون لها والذين آمنوا وما وما يدعون إلى أنفسهم وما يشعرون في قلوبهم مرض فزادهم الله مرضا ولهم عذاب أليم بما كانوا يكذبون من سورة البقرة.